So it's been about 6 months since I made my last crystal augment video, and recently a few turrets have been changed around to where some crystal augments are actually really good now. Now twins got recently buffed, meaning you don't really need that great of an augment for the turret to perform that well. And with the different exotic augments, a lot of people won't have them, so today I'll be recommending 2 crystal augments that are actually pretty darn overpowered, or at least really strong for being crystal augments. And those 2 augments are Heavy Plasma Gun and Plasma Accelerators. So the first augment I'll be using is Heavy Plasma Gun. Now if you don't know how this augment works, you basically shoot a lot slower, but your average shot does a lot more damage. Now this augment works great on short range maps. The biggest downside is how slow your actual shot is, and you have self damage, which also kind of sucks. Because with this augment, you're doing an additional 35% damage per shot. And the only downside of this augment is that your projectile is slower. Like, look at that. That's pretty cool right there. There is self damage, which on twins is pretty big in my opinion, but as long as you're being relatively smart with the augment, you can perform really well. I use Trickster with twins just because it's one of those turrets where you need to have all your supplies at once because the firing rate is constant. Oh gosh, don't flip. Okay, we're good. Boom, kill him. 360 damage per shot is wild, especially on twins. Okay, come on. Oh gosh, Rico does a lot of damage. I'm now using Plasma Accelerator, which as you guys know, is very similar to Plasma Turbo Accelerator, except this is the basically free version of it. On long range maps, I would 100% go with this augment over the other augment, just because you get so much more range. Whereas the other augment, really good on short range maps, probably not the best idea to be using it on a long range map, especially like something like Massacre. Man, I miss the old Massacre. Remember the Massacre before matchmaking came into the game? Where it was just one hill in the middle and catch the repair. Dude, those are some old times. I cannot wait for Tanki Classic to come back, especially knowing that it's going to be here probably within the next few months. I would imagine within the next 3 to 6 months it's going to be coming. And the thing that makes these crystal augments better now isn't because they were individually buffed, it's because twins overall was given a decently large damage buff in general. Oh gosh, use my repair. Are you kidding me? He didn't get his lock on in time? Come on, heal me, Shaft. My Shaft doesn't have healing? No way. Someone actually isn't using the healing augment for Shaft. That's wild. Dude, this range. For twins, this range is so nice because twins is typically one of the worst turrets for long range capabilities because either the plasma ball will disappear after a little bit, or it's just hard to hit someone when your ball is usually really darn slow. Use your repair now. This guy's got to be low. He has to be so low. Oh, come on. He's so low. Honestly, can't remember the last time I used twins just normally. Because, yeah, I'll use it for videos and streams every once in a while. But just playing, I don't think I've used twins in probably years. Just because at the end of the day, it's not that good. Back in the day when you could get the... Oh, gosh, what kit was it? Where you had Titan twins? That was back when it was really good. And then when the first alterations were added in the game in I think 2019, twins was one of the first turrets to get a decently large amount of augments. Because it got the augment where you had no splash damage, which is also a pretty good one. Because here are the 3 crystal augments for twins. I'm using Plasma Accelerators right now, which is really nice. You also have Stabilized Plasma where you don't have any splash damage, but you also don't have any self damage, which is really nice. Even though splash damage is a pretty nice benefit, especially with twins. But honestly, in general, twins is a very strong turret right now. It's kind of like Smokey where not too many people use it, but when you do use it, it's pretty darn strong. Aceta also got a really large range buff, so I'll probably make a video on the Aceta buff in the upcoming future, just because now Aceta is another turret that is just insane with the actual range it has. There's splash damage. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. He's so low. That guy is so low. I really want to try Aceta Vampire Nanobots with the new range buff that it got. I'm not sure exactly what the range buff. I think it's an additional 50% range, but that sounds like a lot of fun, so I'll probably make a video on that soon. And then after that, I think we have the Christmas event coming up, so that'll be fun. And then after that, I think I'll just be waiting for Tanki Classic for 4 to 6 months, trying to find videos to make in between that. Those are the 2 crystal augments I would highly recommend using for twins ever since they got a buff. Also, Twins XT looks insane with that red. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to use credit like Taspens. I'll see you guys in a future video. Peace out, everybody.